Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to week number 3 of UFLX football. Just getting set to get underway here. Today's contest pits the Central Florida Chaos against the Inverness Venom. The Venom come in at 1-1. Of course, in week 1, we had the game. They beat the Gainesville Ducks. They lost in week 2 to the Tampa Bay Tigers. Must have had a week off. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the 3rd week. It's Don James here. Glad to be with you on a nice day here in the Villages. The Chaos come in at 0-1. They lost to East Coast Sharks. They had week number 2 off. I didn't see a game played by the Chaos. So the Chaos come in at 0-1, trying to get their first win of the season. The Venom trying to get above 500. They won the toss and deferred. We are getting set for football action on a Saturday here in the Villages. If you hear a little wind noise, that's because we are outside on top of the press box on this beautiful day, so you might pick up a little wind noise. And we're off. Pretty good run back from the Chaos to open up the contest. Going to be right around their 41, it looks as though, for 1st and 10. They spot the ball at the 42, 1st and 10 for the Chaos. Receivers top and bottom. One running back. Handoff. Maybe a yard or two. Just underway here. Second down for the Chaos. Again, receivers, 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side, 1 running back. Another handoff, this time read pretty well, but keeping the feet chugging. Chaos pick up a few more yards. Got a manageable 3rd down. Just about 3 yards to go for the Chaos. Opening drive. Week number 3, UFLX football. Two receivers each side, a couple in the slot. Dropping back, wants to pass. Oh, he had the receiver. He had it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Clock stops on an incomplete pass. 12:32 to go in the first quarter. Chaos looking like they're going to punt. Ooh, it's a very high snap, way over the kicker's head. An unfortunate snap there on 4th down. Going to set up the Inverness Venom with a very, very short field. 19-yard line of the Chaos. They're already in the red zone. They haven't even run a play yet. Beautiful sky out there. Receivers both sides of the field, near and far, one in the slot. Here's the first play for the Venom. Handoff. Read pretty well by the Chaos defense, a couple of yards. That'll bring up 2nd, about 9. One receiver to the near side, 2 to the far side, 2 running backs. I formation. Looks like he wants to pass, rolling out. May just keep it. Picks up a few yards, brings up a 3rd down. About 5. The Venom would like to take advantage of this great field position. Same set as last time. Oh, quick pass to the near side here. The receiver was open. Pass just underthrown. Brings up a 4th down. Interesting call here, about 5 to go for the first down on the Chaos 15-yard line. Clock running with about 10:40 left in the first quarter. It's Don James here, calling the action in week 3. Same set again. 2 running backs, I formation. Hand off to the 2nd. Nowhere to go. So after getting great field position, the Venom unable to score, move it any farther than 5 yards. We are going to have a turnover on downs. Second set of downs for the Chaos, backed up in their own end of the field on their 15. Looking to get in the win column. Receivers top and bottom. Quick little handoff again. Nothing doing up the middle. That'll bring up second down. They say he actually lost a little yardage. That is a great pass and catch. Covered well, but the receiver coming back for the ball. A big first down for the Chaos. Moving the sticks all the way up to the 43-yard line. Again, receivers split, one top, one bottom, one in each slot with one running back. Going to try another pass play. Another big catch and pass from the Chaos. Chewing up some yardage on that one, all the way into Inverness Venom territory. They spot the ball at like the 33. 32, looks like. Another set of 4 downs for the Chaos. 2 very nice pass plays. Same formation again. Little handoff. Nothing doing there. The Venom all over that one. Going to bring up second down. Seven minutes left to go in the first quarter. Nothing. Chaos on the move. Some of the fans yelling for a flag as the play clock looked to have expired. Going to cost the Chaos 5 yards. Delay of game. Uh-oh, bad snap. Still a long pass. Good coverage. The receiver actually had a little step. Defender able to get back there in time. Third down. Third and very long for the Chaos. About 16 yards to go to keep this drive alive. Chaos looking for their first win of the season. The Venom looking for number 2 as they sit at 1-1. 4 receivers, 2 wideouts, 2 in the slot. A high snap. Scramble for the ball. Inverness says they've got it. And the referees confer. After moving the ball really well, the Chaos give up a turnover. The Venom picking up the ball at about the 35-yard line. The ref's going to give the players a water break. It is quite warm out here. Hydration going to be important. Third week of action in the UFLX. There's the whistle for the players to come back out on the field. Temperature right around the 80-degree mark right now at 5:19. The Venom set up again with great field position. The first time they were unable to capitalize. Let's see what they can do this time. Near side. Strung out well by the Chaos defense. Not allowing the runner to get around the edge. Second down. Pretty clean first quarter of action. Not a lot of penalties. I formation. Oh, he was going to run it. Checks up. Thought he had a receiver open across the middle. Looked like the quarterback was going to run with it. Then spotted the receiver coming across the middle. Unable to connect. That stops the clock with 5:02 left in the first quarter here. Don James with you, calling the action in this third week of the season. Lots of games going on all over the state of Florida. That looked a little out of sync there, that play. Boy, you'd hate to see them squander another opportunity with great field position to start. 4th down and almost 10 to go. Unable to get the ball off. The receiver is pretty well covered downfield. Looks like some sort of penalty against the Chaos. So it was 4th, just under 10 to go. Must have been a big 15-yarder. That gives the Venom a 1st down right at the 20. Receivers to both sides of the field. 2 backers in the backfield. And off to the second one. Gets a nice chunk of yardage on 1st down. That's what you like to see. Second and 4. Clock getting down to about 3 minutes. 3:05 left in the first. Venom trying to get on the board. What a defensive play. Dragging the quarterback down. Busting through the line. Hopefully he's okay. Looks to be shaken up just a bit. Again, this is week 3 of the season for the UFLX. Inverness, the Venom sitting at 1-1. Week 1, they beat the Gainesville Ducks. Week 2, they lost to the Tampa Bay Tigers. The Chaos sitting at 0-1. In week number 1, they lost to the East Coast Sharks. Looks as though they didn't have a game in week 2. Venom 1-1, Chaos 0-1. You can see the shadows from the press box starting to creep out on the field. The sun sets right behind me and the press box, so as the sun continues to go down, the shadows will get longer. And he's up. Looks like number 13. Walking off under his own power. That's always good to see. Everyone applauding that. All right, getting set for a third down play from the Venom. They've had really good field position. Haven't been able to do anything with it yet. Two receivers to the far side, one to the near. Two running backs. Here we go. In and out of the hands. Had a shot at it. Just couldn't bring it in. Fourth down now. Clock stopped with 1:53 in the first. Big play. The Venom would at least like to get a first down. Nine yards to do that. Same formation as last play. Oh. Now we've got a receiver in the slot. Being chased. And brought down. The defense rises to the occasion for the chaos. Again, they thwart the Venom with great field possession. The chaos thwart the Venom from getting any points on the board. Ball will go over to chaos. Two great chances for the Venom to get some points on the board. Squandered. First down on the 25. Last time the Chaos had the ball, they had two really good pass plays. And then kind of got mired and stuck, and they turned the ball over. A nice little catch, nice throw, intermediate route. Second and 5, second and 5. That is a tough route for a linebacker. defender to cover when the receiver does a little square out. Handoff up the middle. Nothing doing. The Venom sniffed that one out, shut it down early. Actually a loss of about 2. It's going to make it 3rd and about 7. Clock running. 15. Another pass play. Big throw downfield. Almost a juggling catch. Wow. That is the end of the first. We will switch sides of the field. All right, welcome back. The player was able to make it off the field, excuse me, under his own power. We should be able to now swap ends of the field, get set for the second quarter. Nothing the score here. Both teams doing quite well in the first quarter. Had moments of brilliance on both sides of the ball. Almost a very exciting catch to end the first quarter of action, but not to be. Chaos backed up pretty deep. They got to go a long ways here. Just getting set to get underway here. Man in motion. Nice little throw and catch. Receiver finds a soft spot, sits down and waits for the quarterback to hit him. About 9 yards for the Chaos to get a first down. Otherwise, they're going to turn the ball over to the Venom in excellent field position. Little miscue there. Receivers just a bit in a hurry. Going to make this fourth down try a little harder, so now they're going to try to punt it away. The first time the snap from center flew right over the punter's head. Can't afford that this deep into the field. Oh, it's over his head again, into the end zone. An alert play by the Venom defense. That gets them a defensive touchdown. The Venom on the board first. 6-0 with a defensive score. Just underway in quarter number 2, 14:07 left. Looks like some uncertainty on the part of the Venom, and the play clock is now at 7 seconds. There's a timeout called by the Inverness Venom. Save themselves some yardage on this point after try. All right, here they come. Extra point play on the way. Handoff straight up the middle. Nothing doing. The Chaos stands him up. Stops that in its tracks. 6-0. The Venom on top after a defensive play. On a punt, the center snapped the ball right over the top of the punter's head. The Venom defense wisely jumping on it, scoring 6 points. Shadows getting more and more pronounced on the field. Two men deep for the Chaos to receive the kickoff. Nice kickoff. Fielded just past the 25. Covered nicely by the Inverness Venom kickoff team. The Chaos gonna set up shop at about the 28, 29 yard line. Let's see if the Chaos can get something going. They had some nice pass plays. Not so good in the run game, though, so far. Trying to find that balance between pass and run. First and 10. Here we go. Quarterback in the shotgun. Whistle blows. Early movement on the Chaos will cost them 5 yards. Of course, not the way you want to start a drive with a penalty. First and 15. 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Little misdirection, read well by the defense. Little misdirection, read well by the defense. Not much yardage. Second down. Quarterback thought maybe the receiver was going to run a different route. Looked as though he thought the receiver was going to be in a different area. Third down for the Chaos. Got to dial up something here to make a manageable fourth down if they decide to go for it. Big hole for the running back. Running the ball on 3rd and long pays off for the Chaos. That is enough for a first down. Sometimes as a defense, if you over pursue, you go right past that running back with the ball. Going to try that play again. This time, not the same results. The Venom there, shutting it down early. That'll bring up 2nd down. There is a little wind, as I mentioned earlier, that might affect my microphone, but also it will help keep the players a little cooler. That is a big catch and run. Had to check to make sure there was no flags on the play. A huge, huge pass for the Chaos. Boy, they get a chunk there. All the way down to the Venom 29-yard line. They have had some explosive plays on offense. They like the set with 2 receivers to both sides, 1 running back flanking the quarterback. Straight up the middle. Oh, a missed tackle. That is a touchdown for the Chaos. They are on the board, We have a tie game for the moment. I believe everything looks good. Well, after a miscue by the offense that gave the Venom 6 points, the Chaos comes right back and scores their own to tie it up. Same formation. Quarterback keeper. Oh, then he decides at the last moment to throw a pass. Well covered defender getting there just at the right point in time. So we have a tie ball game. 9:52 left in the second quarter. Some good action here on a Saturday, week number 3 of the UFLX football season. The Venom They're sitting at 1-1. The Chaos sitting at 0-1. Getting set for the kickoff. Oh, they didn't have it set up at the right point on the field. That's what that was for. All right, here we go. Tie game. Ball going back to the Venom. Nice boot. Hits on the ground. Picked up. Coming near side. Some big contact at about the 27-yard line. Good football there. All right, the Venom going to set up shop. First down. Going to try to break the tie. The Chaos taking a timeout. Maybe a little confusion on the defensive side of the ball. So each team has taken a timeout. I believe that'll leave each team with 2. Hope you're enjoying this broadcast of UFLX football. Don James with you on a nice night here in the Villages. First down for the Venom. We've got ourselves a tie ball game. Receiver had a shot at the ball, just didn't bring it in. Running play. Busted it out to the right side, or left side. There's a nice run for the Venom up to midfield. The offensive teams for both sides starting to get some momentum, starting to put some plays together. In week one, it was a lot of defense. First down, midfield. Little toss near side. Looking for a hole, nothing there. The Chaos shutting that one down early. They're going to say lost about a yard. Second down. Clock running. 7:47 left. Two to the near side. One to the far side, two in the backfield. Looking to pass. Oh, had to shovel it off as a Chaos defender was right in his face. That could have been disaster, but they pick up some yardage. Bringing up third down. About 6. 3rd and 6 for the Venom, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to escape. Doing his best to get back to the line of scrimmage. Lots of defenders there. Eventually brought down for a 2-yard loss. 4th down now for the Venom. 4th and about 9. The Venom would like to keep this drive alive. Get back out in front before the half ends. 2 defenders near side, 1 far side, 2 in the backfield. Going downfield. Oh, he had him. Just missed that receiver. He was behind the defender. Just a little bit more on that pass. Could have had a touchdown. Now it's a turnover on downs. The Venom defense going to have to try to stop the Chaos offense. Keep it at a tie game going into the half. The Chaos starting on their own 49. Most of the field is now covered up. Should make it a little easier on the receivers. Not so much sunshine. The Venom call a timeout before the first down play gets underway. .5:16 left in the first half. Some exciting moments here between the Chaos and the Venom. My name is Don James, high atop the press box here, the Villages Charter School. Nice facilities here. All right, we're set for the first down play. A very familiar set for the Chaos. They like to line up in this formation. Going way down the sideline, trying to drop it in the breadbasket. Unable to pull it in. That'll bring up second down. Another pass attempt. Oh, big defensive play around the corner. Very quick defensive play. Blows that one up in a hurry. Lost about 4 or 5. Little swing out pass, a little too tough to handle for the backer. Had some room, could have picked up some yardage. Now it's going to be fourth down. Kind of a big decision here. The last 2 times they tried to punt the ball, the center snapped it right over the top of the head of the punter. What do you do? 4:12 left in the first half. They are going to try to go for it. Oh no, bad snap. Quarterback going back to retrieve it. He doesn't hold on to the ball. It is picked up by the defense. Heads up play by the Venom defense. chasing that quarterback down. Another defensive score. Another defensive score for the Venom. Does give them the lead that they were looking for before the half. Very opportunistic defense the Venom has. When they see an opportunity, they jump on it. That play goes nowhere, blown up in a hurry. A couple of defenders broke right through. Not much of a chance. So it is 12-6. The Venom on top. 4:05 left in the half. 2 defensive touchdowns. Still some time for the Chaos to try to put some points on the board. The Chaos would like to get some yardage on this kick return. Here we go. Kind of a short kick. Taken by one of the upbacks. Just like I said, the Chaos hoping for a nice run back. Make the field a little shorter as they try to tie up this game. And they did just that. Oh, I see a little flag on the play. Have to wait. Oh, we have a block in the back, it looks like. Right about where that flag was thrown. So from the spot of the foul, they will march off the penalty. That's got to sting a little after a nice run back. All right, first down for the Chaos on their own 40. 60 yards to go in 3 minutes and 56 seconds if they want to tie it up. Let's see if they do their ever popular set with two receivers. I believe the signal was timeout Chaos. Chaos taking a timeout to talk it over. All right, they whistle the ball, ready for play. Handoff right up the middle, like before. Big play with a flag at the end. Big, big play for the Chaos. They are in deep, deep. They are down to the 12 or 13 yard line of the Venom. What a big play on first down. If you're looking for a play to start the drive, that is the type you want. Face mask at the end of the play. They'll tack on some more yardage. Right at the 5 yard line. That sets up the Chaos rather nicely. Let's see if they can do something with it. Some sort of infraction against the defense. Moves the ball a little closer. First down. Handoff. Trying to punch it in. And they do it. The Venom tried to hold them off. The Chaos with a big, big play to get into scoring position, then take it right in to tie up this game, 12-12. That is shut down. We are tied at 12. The scoring and the offensive plays definitely increasing here. We still have 2 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first half. Don James with you. UFLX football. Week number 3. Technology sometimes can be a fickle thing. We may have had some connectivity issues a little bit ago that caused some stuttering. Hopefully we have that fixed. Low kick, bouncing, picked up at the 25. Looking for a hole. Gets up just short of the 40. The Venom setting up shop with about 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first half. Will they be aggressive? Will they play it conservative? Two receivers to the near side, one on the far side. Broke the huddle with too many men. That's going to cost the Venom 5 yards. 1st and 15 now. There's that little flare-out pass, unable to connect on that one, bringing up 2nd down. Clock stops with 2:09. Two receivers near side, two far side, one in the slot. Big heave downfield. Trying to come back for the ball. There is a flag down. That is a big break for the Venom if it's against the Chaos, and it looks as though it is. That's going to set the Venom up inside the 20. Minute 57 left in a tie game. They'd love to close out this first half with another score. They deferred the kickoff, so the Venom should receive the opening kickoff for the 3rd quarter, so this could be a twofer. They always like this. Score before the half, then come out and get the kickoff. The Inverness Venom have been in action every weekend. I believe the Chaos have not. That's why their record is 0-1. The Chaos sitting at 0-1. The Venom at 1-1. All right, the Venom setting up for their first down play after the recipient of a big penalty. Moving the ball way down the field here. All right, who moved first? The offense moved. That'll cost the Venom 5 yards. Not the worst thing in the world, although you never want a penalty. Gives them a little more room if they're going to run some intricate pass routes. Definitely looking to pass, then decides to take off. Big quarterback, long stride. Gets out of bounds, stops the clock down to the 16-yard line. Still plenty of time, 1:48 left in the first half. Two receivers to the near side, one in the slot, one on the far side. Receiver there on the far side, kind of in the slot. A quick handoff, read well by the Chaos defense. Got to be careful now, running the ball. Time is of the essence. Third down. Time ticking away on the Venom if they want to grab another score before the end of the first half. Spreading out the defense. Oh, a nice pass play to an under receiver. The Venom call a timeout. Stop the clock with 44.2. Set up at the 5-yard line, trying to get the go-ahead score. First down for the Venom with that completion. Overall, it's been a pretty clean game. Not a lot of flags. There is the announcer's jinx, the announcer's curse. As soon as an announcer says that there hasn't been that many flags, of course, what happens? There's a flag. We'll try this first down again. Looking to pass. Short one. That is a completed pass. Clock is running. All right, there's some confusion on the field. So I believe that's a penalty, as they called a timeout and didn't have any left. So that's going to back them up. Clock has started. Clock is now running. Trying to get into the end zone with that pass play, a little out of reach. 2.4 seconds, clock stopped on the incomplete pass. One more try for the Inverness Venom. Here we go. He's going to run it in. He's going to try to run it in. The coach looking for clarification. The call on the field was no score, that he did not make it in. All right, I believe it is going to end up a tie for the first half. They're still kind of discussing it, but they've already started the halftime clock. That is going to do it for the first half of action, folks. A good game here. 12-12 tie. We'll be back for the second half shortly. Welcome back to the second half of action here. Third week of the season, UFLX football. Got a nice game here, 12-12. The Chaos versus the Venom. The Venom coming out of Inverness. The Chaos coming out of the Central Florida area. Chaos looking for their first win of the season. Their record currently 0-1. Inverness is at 500. They are 1-1. The sun is down. The temperature is down. Should be a wonderful time for a second half of football. Some big plays in the first half. The Chaos had some wonderful long passes. And some pretty decent runs, too. Inverness has 2 defensive scores. That's how they have 12. The offense hasn't put any points on the board for the Venom. The defense has done all the work. But hey, the score's tied just the same. Don James with you. We are getting set. There is the whistle. And we're off. Little miscommunication on who was going to take that kickoff. Inverness going to set up shop at their own 39 after not a bad little run back. As I mentioned, the offense hasn't put any points at all on the board. Let's see if they can turn that around with this first set of downs. One receiver up top, one in the slot up top. Oh. False start. That'll back them up 5. 1st and 15 for the Venom. You can chalk that up to being just a little excited, trying to get ready for the second half. Pass to the far side to the slot receiver. Defender got there just as the ball did. It's tough on the receiver when you're stretched out to make that catch and you get hit by the defender. Hopefully it's not anything too serious, maybe just the wind knocked out of him. That is not a good sign. Teams are going to the sideline. We are going to take a break. They are calling for an ambulance crew, I believe. We're going to take a break. We'll get you up to speed here in just a couple of moments. All right, we wanted to pop on for just a second. The word is they have called an ambulance for the player. Not sure exactly to the extent of his injury or injuries, but medical crew is coming on the way. We will keep you updated. Right now we are going to break. So as you can see, folks, the ambulance has arrived. They will assess the situation. As soon as we know a little bit more about the injured player, we will try to pass it along. Our thoughts and prayers going out to the injured player at this point in time. Hopefully it is not too serious. We'll be back shortly. I believe they have the injured player loaded up on the stretcher. The crowd applauding. As I said, we don't know the extent of the injury or injuries. Hopefully it is nothing too serious. You hate to see that at any division, any football game. Both teams are going to have to regroup. We only got 10 seconds in to the second half when the injury occurred. Got to get your mind back into the football game. Not easy when a football player goes down with an injury. We also may have had a few more internet issues right there at the beginning of the second half. We apologize for that. Not sure why the internet is so flaky tonight. The coach talking to the players. The ambulance still over there on the side. I thought maybe we were close to going back to action. We'll take another break. Come back in just a little bit. We apologize for the extended break in the action. They're still attending to the injured football player over in the ambulance on the far side. You can see it on the screen there. The flashing lights on the ambulance has not moved since the player was put inside of the ambulance on a stretcher. No word yet on his condition. The Inverness Venom just had a team meeting, trying to stay focused, get pumped up a little bit, get their heads back into the game. Not much time has gone off the clock here in the second half. Not sure how much longer the break will be, but we're going to pause again. We'll be back shortly. We still have a break in the action. The ambulance has not moved. The door is closed up in the back, but still must be doing something with the injured player, is my guess, but it's only a guess. $14.50 left in the third quarter. We have not received any word, any information at all on the injury, what it might be to the player. Took a hard hit while catching the ball. A lot of your midsection exposed as you stretch to catch a pass sometimes. Again, we're just speculating. Now the door is open again on the side. Somebody stepping out. You hate to see this at any level, at any time. We're going to pause again, take a little break. We'll come back soon. So I was able to overhear one of the coaches for the Inverness Venom said there is a helicopter coming this way to pick up the injured player. So we have a very, very long stoppage of play as the helicopter, I believe, is going to land right on the football field. The coach for the Venom was telling people that if you have any loose items, you're going to want to hold on to them because the helicopter could blow them away. So we are waiting for a helicopter to come and take this injured football player away. As soon as we know more, we'll come back.